Prime Minister Modi to release the third installment of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme benefiting approximately 6 crore farmers. He will also distribute the Krishi Karman awards to farmers in Tumkur on the first day of his two-day visit to Karnataka. The Prime Minister will also visit the Siddhaganga Mutt and lay the foundation stone for a memorial museum remembering the Venerable Shri Shri Shivakumar Swamiji. In a boost to indigenous research capabilities in defence sector, Prime Minister Modi to dedicate 5 DRDO young scientist laboratories to the nation in Bengaluru. For a second time in a row, the GST revenue collection remains above the 1 lakh crore rupee mark with December mop-up at 1.3 lakh crore rupees, indicating a pickup in the consumption. Pollution level remains high in the Delhi NCR region. The pollution remains in severe category in Delhi. President, Vice President and Prime Minister pay homage to Guru Gobind Singh on his birth anniversary. Devotees offer prayers in large numbers at the Golden Temple. In international news, after US threatens reprisals against Iran, the Iraqi paramilitary protesting groups backed by Iran withdrew from the US embassy's perimeter in Baghdad. The protesters were angry at the US's airstrikes against Kataib Hezbollah group, in which at least 25 people were killed. Hello and welcome. You're watching Doordarshan News with me, Nancy Kohli. Our top story: Prime Minister Modi will be on a two-day visit to Karnataka from today. He will release the third installment of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Nidhi Samman scheme benefiting about 6 crore people at Tumkuru in Karnataka. The Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, also known as Pradhan Mantri Kisan, is a central sector scheme effective from the 1st of December 2018. An income support of 6,000 rupees per year is provided to all the farmer families across the country. The beneficiaries get 3 equal installments of 2,000 rupees each every 4 months. The fund is directly transferred to the bank accounts of beneficiaries. The farmer is required to approach the local patwari or revenue officer or nodal officer for the scheme. And farmers can also self-register themselves through the Farmers Corner on the Pradhan Mantri Kisan portal. The portal also helps them to know about the status of payment. The facility is also available at the common service centers. Prime Minister Modi will distribute the Krishi Karman Awards and Commendation Awards to the states and Krishi Karman Awards for progressive farmers in Tumkur. He will also visit the Siddhaganga Mutt and lay the foundation stone for a memorial in honor of Shri Shri Shivakumar Swamiji. And later on in the day, the Prime Minister will visit Bengaluru, where he will dedicate 5 DRDO young scientist laboratories to the nation to boost indigenous research capabilities in the defence sector. Here's the report.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be on a two-day visit to Karnataka commencing on the 2nd of January. On Thursday, he will visit the Siddhaganga Mutt, during which he will pay tributes to his spiritual guru, Shri Shri Shivakumar Swami. After his visit to the Mutt, the PM will address a gathering at the Krishi Karman Awards presentation ceremony and attend distribution of fishing equipment function.
कृषि कर्मण्य अवार्ड जो है कर्नाटक सरकार से हो रहा है। कर्नाटक सरकार वो जो कृषि में जो साधना की है उन लोगों को दे रहे हैं, वो प्रधानमंत्री जी के कर कमल से दिया जा रहा है। और इसके अलावा कृषि सम्मान जो निधि है उसका भी सेकंड इंस्टॉलमेंट रिलीज होगा। मुझे लगता है तुमकुर के इतिहास में एक बहुत बड़ा कार्यक्रम होगा।
The Siddhaganga Mutt was established over 500 years ago in the form of a Gurukul. The Gurukul used to provide free education to children belonging to poor and backward sections of society. In 1914, Shri Shri Shivakumar was handed over the responsibility of the Gurukul. Under his guidance, the Gurukul not only provided free education but also free hostel facilities. Today, the Mutt runs 132 educational institutions which include junior colleges, medical and engineering colleges, a blind school, and many more that provide free education and food to children. Around 8,000 students currently study in the various institutes. In 2015, Sri Shivkumar Swamy was conferred with the Padma Bhushan. Prime Minister Modi will also visit the Defence Research and Development Organisation on Thursday, a day after the organisation celebrates its 62nd Foundation Day.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be dedicating the Young Scientist Laboratory to the nation now. Well, there are 5 Young Scientist Laboratory in our country. That's in Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bengaluru and Hyderabad.
It was the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister that this kind of laboratory should be created and young scientists should be given a leadership role to run the laboratory.
Now, what DRDO is targeting as of now, that going forward in next 5 to 10 years, our defense system should be close to 75 to 80% be completely indigenous. That means 80% of our dependency should be indigenous. That means it should be made in India. And this visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi will not only boost the research ecosystem as far as the DRDO is concerned, but it will also give a major push to the confidence of the young scientists of our country.
With Anuj Yadav and Rajesh Raj in Tumkur, DD India.
The Modi government has upped the ante on the anti-CEA protests. In the series, the BJP working president JP Nadda will attend the Jan Jagran Abhiyan at Swaminarayan Temple grounds at Vadodara in Gujarat. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju will address press conference at Mysuru in Karnataka. The BJP National General Secretary Bhupendra Yadav will address press conference in Agartala. Moving on now, a fire has broken out at a factory in Piragadi area early in the morning today in the national capital, and during rescue operations a blast had also occurred, causing the collapse of the factory building, in which several people including the fire brigade personnel are still believed to be trapped. The rescue operations by the NDRF and the fire brigade personnel are still underway, and we are given to understand that one firefighter has been rescued till now. And let's now go across to our correspondent Dheeraj Kumar, who is joining us with more inputs on the tragic news coming in. Dheeraj, first of all, what's the number of people that we're looking at believed to be trapped, including the fire personnel as well, under the debris there?
अभी जो हमारे पास जो खबर आ रही है, उस खबर के मुताबिक जो पीरागढ़ी के उद्योग बिहार के फैक्ट्री में आग लगी। हालांकि आग लगने की सूचना फायर ब्रिगेड को काफी पहले मिली थी। उसके बाद फायर ब्रिगेड की टीम वहां पहुंचती है, और अभी जो हमें जानकारी मिली, अभी जो हमें बताया गया है उसके मुताबिक जिस बिल्डिंग में आग लगी थी, जिस फैक्ट्री में आग लगी थी, उस बिल्डिंग का जो 75% हिस्सा जो है वो जमींदोज हो चुका है, 75% हिस्सा गिर चुका है। और सबसे बड़ी बात उसमें ये सामने आ रही है, निकलकर सामने आ रही है कि जो फायर को बचाने जो फायर के कर्मी जो गए हुए थे, 6 फायर कर्मी उसके अंदर गए हुए थे, उसमें 4 जो फायर कर्मी हैं वो अंदर ही फंस गए, क्योंकि उनको इस बात का अंदाजा नहीं था कि जिस बिल्डिंग में आग लगी हुई है, जिस फैक्ट्री में आग लगी हुई है, वहाँ धमाका भी हो सकता है। और वहाँ एक जोरदार धमाका हुआ है, और उस जोरदार धमाके में जो फायर ब्रिगेड के जो लोग वहाँ पहुंचे हुए थे, जो फायर कर्मी गए हुए थे, उसमें 3 फायर कर्मी की स्थिति काफी खराब है, और उनके भी ऐसी सूचना आ रही है कि उनकी स्थिति काफी नाजुक है, उनको हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती कराया गया है। उसके बाद जो है एनडीआरएफ की जो टीम भी वहां पहुंची है, और एनडीआरएफ की टीम ने अब अपना मोर्चा खोले हुए है, और आग को बुझाने का जो काम है वो आगे चल रहा है। जी
ओके, yes, absolutely right. In fact, Dheeraj, the rescue operation is on in full swing, and the efforts are underway to save as many lives as possible. But unfortunately, after that blast, of course, many people are still believed to be trapped under that debris after that factory in the Piragadi area in the national capital had caught fire, and a blast had also occurred. But what initial inputs are you picking up from there, Dheeraj? How did the fire start? How did the fire break out there in that factory, which led to the blast and then the collapse further?
अभी इसकी पूर्ण सूचना हमारे तक नहीं आई है कि जो फैक्ट्री में जो आग लगा था, आग लगने का उसका कारण क्या था। इसको अभी इस जानकारी को मैं जुटाने की यहाँ कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, उसी जानकारी में लगा हुआ हूँ। लेकिन अभी जो अभी की जो वर्तमान स्थिति है, उस स्थिति में आप आपको मैं दिखा सकता हूँ, आपको मैं दिखाऊंगा कि पूरा का पूरा इलाका जो है वो धुआंमय हो चुका है। और ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये जो आग है काफी भयानक आग है, जिसमें यहाँ पे अभी 50 से अधिक दमकल की गाड़ियां यहाँ पहुंची हुई है और आग को बुझाने का कार्य जो है प्रगति पर है। जोनों पर रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चल रहा है। एनडीआरएफ की टीम अब कायदे से उस आग को बुझाने में लगी हुई है। आगे जो भी हमें जानकारी अभी मिलती है वो मैं आप तक पहुंचाऊंगा।
Okay. All right, Dheeraj, of course, we understand that the entire area is up in the smoke, and of course, more than around 50 fire tenders is what you're telling us are there at the spot, making sure that the fire is doused as soon as possible. And of course, the collapse, the blast that had occurred after that fire that had broken out at the factory there in Piragadi area is there's minimum damage that's caused to the lives there, and of course efforts underway to making sure that lives there are saved as much as possible. We'll keep getting more inputs from you, Dheeraj, but for now, thanks very much for those inputs. And moving on now, yesterday India and Pakistan exchanged through diplomatic channels simultaneously at New Delhi and Islamabad the list of nuclear installations and facilities covered under the agreement on the prohibition of attack against nuclear installations between India and Pakistan. The agreement that was signed on 31st December 1988 and entered into force on 27th of January 1991 mandates the two countries to inform each other of nuclear installations and facilities to be covered under the agreement on the 1st of January of every calendar year. This is the 29th consecutive exchange of such lists between the two countries, the first one having taken place on 1st of January 1992. And moving on now to update on the cold wave condition. After the longest duration of severe cold day since 1992, Delhiites have got a slight relief from the dense fog and cold wave that disrupted flight and train operations in North India since the last few days. A change in the wind direction has started to show its effect on the temperature in and around Delhi. As a result of the warm, moist and low-level easterlies, maximum temperature over the northern plains was recorded around 17 to 20 degrees Celsius. The severe cold wave conditions were observed in some pockets over West Rajasthan and East Madhya Pradesh and in isolated pockets over the South Uttar Pradesh and North Chhattisgarh. The Met Department has forecast cloudy skies with light rain in the national capital region. For the flight services, low visibility procedures are in progress at the Delhi airport. All the flight operations are running normal and as per schedule. And in fact, passengers are requested to contact the airline concerned for updated flight information. And let's now take a look at the pollution meter for today. The pollution levels remain in the severe category across the Delhi NCR. The particulate matter 2.5 level in Delhi was registered at 425. That is in the severe category. Faridabad recording 426. That's still in the severe category. It is the PM 2.5 levels that we are talking about. Gurugram is up next at 402. There you have it, and of course it is hovering between very poor and severe category. Ghaziabad recording at 402 again, the same level that it is as Gurugram. Noida, there being at 415, slightly towards the severe category, hovering between very poor and severe category. And the cold conditions continue to intensify in Uttarakhand as well, and as per prediction by the Met Department, rains were witnessed in plains and snowfall in the hilly regions. Lohajang in Chamoli district and Munsiari in Pittorgarh district received snowfall. Majority of the hotels, resorts and guest houses in hill stations like Mussoorie, Mukteshwar, Auli and Chakrata remained packed to capacity. The Met Department has also forecast heavy snowfall on the 7th and 8th of January. Okay. We are getting a reaction from the police personnel as far as the fire that had broken out at a factory in Piragadi is concerned. Let's listen in.
एक इंजर्ड के अंदर होने की संभावना है जिसकी तलाश की जा रही है।
सर, जो 14 निकाले गए सभी फायर ब्रिगेड के कर्मचारी हैं या सिविलियन भी हैं?
उसमें से एक सिविलियन है जो कि यहाँ चौकीदार है इस बिल्डिंग का, और इसके अलावा 13 जो हैं वो फायर ब्रिगेड के आदमी हैं।
सर, क्या केमिकल्स वगैरह भी था, क्योंकि बैटरी थी? हाँ, तो शायद अंदर केमिकल हो।
बिल्कुल, जो बैटरी बनती है तो उसमें एसिड वगैरह यूज होता है, प्लास्टिक यूज होता है, कुछ वायर्स हैं प्लास्टिक के, पुराने बैटरीज हैं, तो काफ़ी कंपोस्टेबल और इनफिलेबल आइटम्स हैं, जिसकी वजह से आग को काबू पाने में काफ़ी मशक्कत करनी पड़ रही है।
सर क्योंकि सुबह सुबह आग लगी थी, अंदर कर्मचारी वगैरह थे, काम चल रहा था।
जैसा इनको बताया है, यहाँ पर मैनेजर्स ने बताया, उनसे बात हुई है, तो कर्मचारी नहीं थे, इनका बिल्डिंग का कोई एक आदमी था।
सर कितना % हिस्सा है जो कोलैप्स कर गया बिल्डिंग का? हम देख पा रहे हैं लगभग
पीछे का पूरा हिस्सा करीब कोलैप्स किया है।
सर फायर क्या कंट्रोल में है? क्योंकि आग आगे की बिल्डिंग में भी अब हम देख रहे हैं बढ़ रही है।
अब फायर कंट्रोल में है, लेकिन धुआं उठ रहा है, क्योंकि पीछे से मलबे को जो उठाया जा रहा है, उठाने में बीच में से कुछ थोड़ा बहुत फायर निकल रहा है। तो लगातार अभी काम चल रहा है और ये अभी कंप्लीट अभी आग बुझी नहीं है। कंप्लीट काम करने में भी थोड़ा सा समय लगेगा।
सर कॉज ऑफ फायर कुछ पता चल पाएगा?
ये फायर ब्रिगेड वाले बता पाएंगे और ये तो लास्ट बाद में पता चल पाएगा। अभी तो पहले रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन करना इंपॉर्टेंट है और रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चल रहा है।
राइट सर, थैंक यू सो मच। फायर की बाइट हो रही है उधर, फायर की बाइट।
So there the police personnel telling about the condition there at the factory in Piragadi, where of course the fire had broken out and the blast had also occurred. He's saying around 30 fire tenders are there at the spot, and right now focus is on the rescue operations that is on in full swing, making sure that maximum lives are saved. And of course he was talking about the cause of the fire that's not known yet, but that's something for the fire brigade personnel to talk about. But he said that it is being believed that there was some flammable material that was present inside the factory that could have caused this fire breakout there in that factory in Piragadi in the national capital. We'll keep getting more inputs on that, but let's go back now and talk about the cold wave conditions which are also being observed in some pockets over West Rajasthan. And the fog conditions, however, have improved significantly in northern part of the state. Several vehicles collided due to low visibility caused by foggy weather conditions on the National Highway 8 in Dughera, Alwar today. Around a dozen people were injured and admitted to a hospital. Moving on now, the new year has brought good tidings on the economy front. For the second month in a row, the GST revenue collection has scaled the 1 lakh crore rupee mark. December mop-up stood at 1.3 lakh crore rupees, indicating a pickup in the consumption. In November, it was 1,03,492 crore rupees. Sources say that the improvement in compliances may also be a reason. The government has set an ambitious 1.1 lakh crore rupee monthly GST target for the remaining part of the current fiscal and asked taxmen to step up efforts to achieve the goal. Now, the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India has made amendments to the new regulatory framework for cable and broadcasting services with a view to protecting the consumer interest. Under it, the cable TV users will be able to access more channels at lower subscription price. The authority has capped the amount consumers will have to pay monthly for all the free-to-air channels at 160 rupees. According to the new order, homes with more than one TV connection is working in the name of one person. It will charge maximum 40% of declared the network capacity fee for second and additional TV connections. The authority has also reduced the maximum NCF charge to 130 rupees excluding taxes for 200 channels. In addition, it has also been decided that the channels declared mandatory by the Information and Broadcasting Ministry will not be counted in the number of channels in the NCF. Today is the birth anniversary of the 10th and the last Sikh Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. His Jayanti witnesses vast parades and social gatherings across Gurudwaras. Guru Gobind Singh Ji was conceived at the Patna Sahib on 22nd December in the year 1666 and had fought against the injustice of Mughal rulers. They had also declared the holy scriptures of Guru Granth Sahib as the permanent Guru of Sikhism and introduced the 5 Ks that the Sikhs abide by, and those are Kesh, Kanga, Khada, Kirpan and Kachera. In Punjab, devotees offered prayers at the Golden Temple in Amritsar on the occasion. People also offer prayers at the Patna Sahib Gurudwara. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar also offered prayers. President Ramnath Kovind paid homage to Guru Gobind Singh Ji on his birth anniversary today. In a tweet, the president said, I quote, that Guru Gobind Singh Ji has devoted his life to serving people and upholding truth, justice and compassion. And may his teachings continue to inspire us all, unquote. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu also greeted countrymen on the auspicious occasion of Guru Gobind Singh Jayanti today. In a tweet, he said, I quote, throughout his life, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji stood up against injustice. His teachings transcend time and will remain relevant for all times. May his teachings inspire us to be a better human being and guide the humanity to serve the needy, the poor and the downtrodden, unquote. Prime Minister Modi also paid tribute to the Venerable Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji on his birth anniversary today. He shared a video message. Let's listen in.
साथियों, आज गुरु गोविंद सिंह महाराज का प्रकाश पर्व देश मना रहा है। खालसा पंथ के सृजनहार, मानवता के पालनहार, भारतीय मूल्यों के लिए समर्पित गुरु गोविंद सिंह जी को मैं श्रद्धापूर्वक नमन करता हूँ। गुरु गोविंद सिंह जी के व्यक्तित्व में अनेक विधाओं का संगम था। वो गुरु तो थे ही, भक्त भी श्रेष्ठ थे। वो जितने अच्छे योद्धा थे, उतने ही बेहतरीन कवि और साहित्यकार भी थे। अन्याय के विरुद्ध उनका जितना कड़ा रुख था, उतना ही शांति के लिए भी आग्रह था। मानवता की रक्षा के लिए, राष्ट्र की रक्षा के लिए, धर्म की रक्षा के लिए उनके सर्वोच्च बलिदान से देश और दुनिया परिचित है। वीरता के साथ उनकी जो धीरता थी, धैर्य था, वो अद्भुत था। वे संघर्ष करते थे, लेकिन त्याग की पराकाष्ठा अभूतपूर्व थी। वे समाज में बुराइयों के खिलाफ लड़ते थे। ऊंच नीच का भाव, जातिवाद का जहर, उसके खिलाफ भी गुरु गोविंद सिंह जी ने संघर्ष किया। यही सारे मूल्य नए भारत के निर्माण के मूल में है। मुझे विश्वास है कि हम सभी गुरु जी के बताए मार्ग से नए भारत के अपने संकल्प को और मजबूत करेंगे।
Let's now move on and get you this ground report. A step towards cleanliness is the inspiring motto with which the Swachh Bharat mission was launched. It was this thought that helped inculcate in people the habit of cleanliness as a way of life. Under the scheme, streets, roads and infrastructure of India's urban and rural areas are cleaned on a daily basis. By inviting people to participate in the drive, the Swachhata Abhiyan has turned into a national movement. Here's a ground report from Ponda in Goa.
Famous for temples and the largest mosque in Goa, Ponda is rich in terms of cultural heritage. The industrial centre of the state, Ponda is home to many large factories and industrial estates and is Goa's fastest growing city. Since 2013, this municipal council is being awarded for cleanliness over the years under the Swachh Bharat mission. This is the result of various steps being adopted here, like door-to-door waste collection, segregation of waste and spreading of awareness amongst residents. The residents are happy with the transformation this scheme is bringing about in their city.
We really appreciate the work done by our municipality in making Ponda garbage free. The municipal workers are doing a great job. Citizens should cooperate with them in helping keep the city clean.
Ponda processes nearly 85% of its waste, and the locals feel it is, in fact, the municipality workers who are the real heroes for keeping the city clean. Residents of Ponda appreciate their work and also actively participate by cooperating with them. Swachh Bharat mission has not just made the people aware of cleanliness and its importance, but through it, India is also setting an example for the world. Bureau Report, DD News.
And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the news. Thanks for being with us.